Well, let's get back to our Q&A. Sanjay Rathi on the phone line with us. Sanjay, hi, go ahead.
I am looking for a 4 BHK house in a scheme called Mahagun Meadows that is located in sector 150 Noida. Now, I have been to the site and I find that it is only 0.6 kilometers from the Noida Expressway. The location seems to be good. Now, the thing is, the builder is charging me, as of now, the scheme is yet to start. They are going to charge me about 4,000 rupees per square feet. Okay? And the tentative year of giving possession is 2018. Now, madam, I need to know 3 things. First of all, the track record of the builder. That is Mahagun Builders. Secondly, madam, I need to know whether these prices being charged, 4,000 rupees, this is the rough price per square feet. Is this a reasonable price or not? And thirdly, madam, what are the prospects?
Okay. So we've been recommending projects from Mahagun. Developer reputation seems to be all right. There's nothing negative about it. So far, we've not heard anything very big or negative. What do you think about the project per se?
So you see, the thing is that when we are talking about current times, and we have witnessed that some of the top developers are in serious trouble, and that information and news comes out much later, right? So over the last 2 years, we've always been recommending projects that have taken off. Ideally,
this is at a launch.
It's at the launch price. Nothing wrong with the developer. We keep our fingers crossed for every developer that he does well and delivers very well. Sector 150, we think that if you're looking at location, and location is a very important aspect, your budget is good enough for you to be able to afford much better sectors in Noida, which are with good developers, far away in terms of execution, in terms of well ahead into execution. We would stick with our neck out for those kind of projects right now. Having said that, Mahagun is a great developer, nothing wrong with him. They received a gold rating from IGBC for this project. It's a low density project, so a lot of positives going for this project. Yes, if you're willing to wait out 5-6 years, because invariably construction is going to get delayed. That's been happening with Noida projects all along. Secondly, you are willing to, if you want to go for a larger sized property, because we are recommending you some expensive properties, and that's why your size will get a little compromised, but there will be much better locations and with less risk involved. So that's the only choice that you really have to make here. So we'll give you our recommendations. If location and size does not, it matters a lot to you, in terms of location matters a lot to you, then you go with the other projects. If size matters to you, then you can go ahead with Mahagun, but you'll have to wait for 5 years at least to get your project in hand. 28 projects, total supply 11,180 units, 24 months is the inventory overhang. This is the Noida Expressway Stretch 1 now, starting with sector 44 going up to 131. These are much better located sectors. Please keep in mind that in these sectors also a lot of supply that's coming up and going to be ready, and there's a lot of supply from the retail investor is going to come into the market. So prices will remain depressed in Noida for some time to come. But the luxury segment over here is trading at 6,700 rupees a square foot. 32% has been the price appreciation over the last 2.5 years, or 12.8% on an annualized basis. For other viewers, Mahagun Meadows, Mahagun India is a developer, sector 150. Further away, 4,400 rupees a square foot. If you have a long-term horizon, you can go ahead. 2017 available with the developer. And the 3 recommendations from our side are Edifice by Pratik Build Tech, sector 107, 5,800 rupees a square foot. The project's getting ready in 2016, available with the developer. Orchards by JP Group, sector 131, 6,000 to 6,100 rupees a square foot. 2016 again is the delivery date, available with the developer. And Lotus Boulevard, Spacia by the 3C company, sector 100, 5,800 rupees a square foot. 2015 is the completion year, and this project is available from the resale market.
I think most of these investors who are interested in a new project want to play that quick flip game, isn't it, Sameer? It's get in at the early stage, your commitment and your capital is a low investment, and guess what, if you've got a clear verdict on the government, you could probably see the sentiments improving and may be able to sell. But do you think that looking at the supply we are going to see in the Noida market, that flip will be possible? You get in at 4,000, it's an early stage project, and then hope to at least take it up to 5.5 in a year, and then not pay more than about 25-30% upfront and flip?
Nisha, the way real estate is going to get played out over the next 5 years is very different with respect to the way it happened
in the
last 5 years.
Absolutely.
And it is very important for us to be able to make our consumers and viewers aware that what you have witnessed in the last 5 years is not going to happen in the next 5 for sure. There has been unprecedented amount of supply from 2010 to 2012 that has to get executed, especially in the tier 1 cities, especially in the north, and you're going to see a huge oversupply situation on the completed project side. Now, what impact it will have on the under construction projects is yet to be seen, but it's not going to be a very positive one for sure. We are pretty sure that 50% of all these projects that are getting ready are actually been bought by investors who will be looking at exits, and those exits are not available to them at this point in time.
All right, with that caution, we'd like you to, of course, let you know that you've got to be a very, very high risk taker to get into any early stage project in NCR or actually any of the key markets right now. So if you've got the risk appetite, go ahead, because you could also make big monies. But if you don't have the big risk appetite, then stick with at least construction that you've seen at a reasonable stage. And these are the 3 projects that we recommend: Edifice Pratik Buildtech, there's the Orchard by JP Group, and Lotus Boulevard Especia, the 3C company. JP Group, you okay? I mean, they're terribly slow. Even when you see the building, the finishing is taking forever.
This project was launched in 2011, and we are saying it's going to get completed by 2016. So we're giving it a good 5 to 6 years. That we always give a disclaimer that from the time that we are saying possession is going to be handed over, take another 1.5 years extra.
Okay.